Okay, now God of War news. God of War fans lose it over gorgeous God of War 2 remake. I'm just playing God of War 2 on... yeah, I will leave it like that. I don't want to comment more on it. God of War fans lose it over this gorgeous remake concept that we all love to see made official. God of War franchise developed by Santa Monica Studios is one of the most iconic properties in all of video games, but with its epically brutal adventures of demigod Kratos as he wages a tirade of vengeance over the Greek gods that wronged him and his family. Check out the God of War Ragnarok trailer below. Today Kratos is a father and a bit more chill now that he has Atreus to look after in the gorgeous lands of Scandinavia, establishing God of War 2018. However, this is Kratos we're talking about, and it doesn't take long for the Norse gods to come knocking on his door, and they will quickly regret. Cannot wait to play this one too, because I never played it, God of War 2018, because I love Scandinavian culture. The Norse saga was continuing the sequel God of War Ragnarok, and also God of War Ragnarok. I want to play all games, and if this comes out as a remake, yeah, I want to play that too. That will be crazy. Okay, the Norse saga was continuing the sequel God of War Ragnarok, as much like its predecessor is considered to be one of the best games of its generation. Now fans eagerly await news on the third entry of the epic trilogy tale. However, as much as we love to see Kratos shenanigans in Scandinavia and adapt, some fans will love to see remakes of the series of games that started it, all which began in the 2005 classic on PlayStation 2. YouTuber and console game creator Teaser Play has remade God of War 2 27 powered by Unreal Engine 5, and it looks gorgeous. Let's see it. Okay. Look at these reflections. Awesome. They should remake it in Unreal Engine 5, I think. Look at those graphics. Look at those structures. How well they look. And the sword here. Amazing. Right. The animation of Kratos looks a bit janky, I think. But otherwise everything looks 200%. They look over the top, really good. I mean, it's crazy that one guy created this anyhow. Tech demo, let's say. Amazing. Love the lighting, love the skeletons. They really look realistic. The first ones with the jawbone, with the broken jawbone. Amazing. Look how detailed everything is. Damn, look at this scene. The reflections here and the lighting for all these windows. The ray tracing, I think. Yeah, God rays look amazing. Jesus play, crazy. This was created by this guy. When you officially accomplish what I've been dreaming about for years, said this guy in the comment section of the YouTube video. God of War 2 remake will go hard. Declared this guy. This is the only remake that I actually want. I hope we get it someday. The game is a masterpiece, says this guy. If you subscribe to PlayStation, you can play the entire God of War saga, whatever. Yeah, that was great. Was great. Let's also read this. Due to its popularity, God of War 6 feels like a given at this point. Yet, while the story is all but officially confirmed, will it be in Scandinavia too? Like, they'll make it a trilogy? Let's see. Not officially confirmed, fans are torn over what the next chapter in the franchise should look like. Should it involve Kratos or not? Which ancient mythology should be explored next? There are few fans who have been questions whether God of War 6 should happen at all. Later, Undermoves believes that it will happen, saying the answer is simple. Money to be made, yes, there will be more. We can't be the only ones who were overjoyed when God of War Ragnarok launched on PC. Slightly cynical, but also incredibly accurate. Sony knows it's on the winner. With this franchise, it makes no sense financially, suddenly end the series. Unlike the above remark, Mox's only hope is that Kratos remains the protagonist. Just hope Kratos will remain the main character and not Atreus. They might be making Atreus an adult and will play at him maybe, and Kratos will be in just secondary roles if they are going this way already, which they do, like training Atreus and he's growing older and stuff like that in the games. Do you think that's a possibility? DOP, who asked the original question, doesn't feel the same way though, hence as emphasizing how torn the God of War community is over this game. For them, Kratos is a character that needs to take a step back, not completely, just enough to let other characters shine through. To be honest, I like how we could play as Atreus and Kratos throughout the 5th game. I would like to see more of that, but I don't want a total abandonment of Kratos, was their suggestion. It wasn't long thereafter that discussion about mythology and accuracies broke out, which, while demonstrated divine community, doesn't have anything to do with God of War 6. Still, the fact that everything about the next game is so polarizing is the very reason fans are certain what Santa Monica Studio should do next. Maybe they should remake some of these games, I think. What do you think? These old games from 2005, from 2000s in Unreal Engine 5, maybe? We all want to see more of these stunning worlds. It's just a question of how and who will take the lead. Great. God of War Unreal Engine 5 remake blows fans away. We often call video games iconic, sometimes too easily, with the word losing some of its meaning, yet when it comes to God of War franchise, it's iconic in every sense. Although a lot of games will see God of War and think of Ragnarok, the game wouldn't exist without the greatness that is the original God of War. The original trilogy is so beloved that the rumor that the remake for the PlayStation 5 is happening has sent fans into overdrive, hoping against hope that is true. Fortunately for us, if this insider scoop proves to be nothing more than the wishful thinking, there's a fan-made God of War Unreal Engine 5 remake for us to hold close as phone over. It's not an exaggeration to say the fandom has been blown away by how magnificent this revamp looks, with Kratos strutting his recaptured youth in style. We sampled the Valhalla DLC yet. This is the best Kratos has looked in years, claimed one fan after watching the teaser play video, and while we agreed he looks amazing, let's not ignore the graph charms of bearded Kratos. Speaking of his later outings, one gamer made a bold claim saying graphics are so much better than God of War Ragnarok. Let's see this one too. Great. Amazing. Look in the distance. Look at the distance. The lighting looks amazing. And the reflections. Love it. The architecture too. Amazing. Great. Somebody should give this man a job. When the remake is made, maybe. I love that we can see in the distance so far away. And it still looks so great. Farther away from the model. Look at this on the left. How great it looks. The statues too. Nice. I'm not sure we'd go that far, however, we do not agree that this remake looks spot on for what we'd hope to see should the PlayStation Remaster rumor be true. After all, the stories in the OG3 games are unmatched, making any return of feature or fan-made extremely exciting. Although we've seen is making our hands twitch, eager to play for ourselves, this remake is sadly nothing more than a showcase of what's possible. Disappointing though, that maybe we can live in hope that one day these showcases will become a playable reality, either thanks to the efforts of the fandom or thanks to Sony. Hopefully, yeah. God of War 2, Unreal Engine 5 fan remake is so beautiful I will cry. At the risk of exposing myself as a fake fan or whatever, I have a confession to make. I never played the God of War game before 2018. I know enough about Kratos. Me too. I'm just now playing the second one. I know enough about Kratos and his tragic quests through friends and articles, but it wasn't until 2018's God of War that I really came to love the character and engage with the series. I always like Greek mythology and these slasher games, but I never had time to play this one. Only played like Devil May Cry at its closest in style with this one. And yet, despite the 9 in 10 scores I so happily gave to both God of War and God of War Ragnarok, I never gone back to revisit the original trilogy. I know I'm missing out on PlayStation history, and maybe one day I'll finally take the plunge. Heck, if we ever get an Unreal Engine remake of God of War 2 on the same level as the one on my YouTube algorithm just pat my way this morning, I'll be the first in line. Created by YouTuber and animator teaser play, this God of War 2 video gives us a glimpse of what Unreal Engine 5 remake of the classic game could look like. Looks up. So would you believe it looks absolutely breathtaking? Yeah, I already seen this one. Man, you officially accomplished what I've been dreaming about for years. Is a remaster of this game. I think I read those. Yeah, again, slash action and screen feeling was better. Something suggest the intent too. I think it will be a disservice to move away from their faster pace. Could probably get away with losing the saves minigames though. Yeah, look at the difference.
Me imagino que al ver de nuevo Valhalla del God of War Ragnarok, lo me haga un remake de los juegos originales, y llevo más de 4 años programando. Yo tengo las de esto.
So this guy made it by himself. Good for him. He's really talented.
Si solo te interesa ver lo que estás viendo en pantalla, pero eso sí, no te olvides de dejar tu like.
I can subscribe to this guy too
Pero si te interesa saber
on YouTube.
quédate, que de manera resumida y para toda la familia, hice el remake de God of War. El juego consiste en hacer el videojuego desde cero, con otro motor gráfico,
With another graphics engine, making the game from scratch. Updating the aspects to current technologies.
al momento de hacer un remake, se debe de observar, modificar chicas del juego.
Yeah, of course. As those change the most in time.
El Engine 5 del juego original, hay que
It's a great engine. Too bad you don't find many tutorials online about it. But I'm trying to do a game in it too.
enemigos, las cinemáticas y por supuesto al
The graphics were so gray and dark here. The lighting not so good.
que hablando
No reflections.
de generación a third person, programé las mecánicas, voy a de cámara, la ajusté lo más parecido posible a cómo funciona en el God of War de God of War Ragnarok.
So you use Ragnarok as a template.
Pillé por completo las del movimiento de combate, viéndolo en cámara lenta,
Nice. In Blender, so we can do the same attacks as in the original game, and here comes.
los mismos ataques que en el juego,
Nice.
que me llevó bastante tiempo definir cómo hacer, que básicamente son las espadas del caos.
Yeah.
Correspondan con las animaciones de un cable que tiene físicas propias, por lo que hable
Nice.
de Kratos tiene un sistema de vida, así como también implementé un sistema de furia espartana al más puro estilo de los últimos caídos. Implementé
Damn, and this guy looks so young. He may be hired in their studio now because he has so much talent. If they ever remake those games, it should be great. For the PC too, please, because I'm a PC player.
inteligencia artificial que vengo de
I have an Xbox 360, and that's it as a console. I'm playing those games too. All games.
que todavía no está terminado, pero que con lo que tengo hasta el momento es más que suficiente para esta IA tiene mucho
Oh my god, so many nodes. And this is together.
que en conjunto
Okay.
lo ataquen, retroceden y
They react normally, like any NPC will do.
mecánicas son las más importantes, así que nos estarían faltando 3 desde cero, lo más que se puede.
Ujú.
La segunda son las cinemáticas, y acá la novedad viene siendo la del juego original, sino que las hice de los últimos God of War, que hay una sola cámara que cuenta toda se conecta con el
Okay.
juego, que en su momento cuando jugué al God of War de 2018 me encantó, por eso me pareció una excelente idea.
Yeah, I like this camera following and going around Kratos from the back. Looks amazing.
Y último a destacar, me encantaría tener el DLC Valhalla. No lo tengo, tocó hacer un metahuman para Kratos.
Okay.
Y conseguí este resultado que me encantó.
That looks a lot like him.
Y básicamente fue pintar la cabeza y el
Okay.
programación. Lo que he realizado no soy muy bueno, por lo que pero muchísimo. Y bueno, una vez base como son partículas,
Now he can get hired as a graphic designer too. Model designer, better said.
semanas,
Because he got so much experience from this project.
terminé el remake de God of War. Y que van a ver está en gráficos medio. Esto porque mi PC no es tan potente. En cuenta que el juego en gráficos ultra
Or AI nodes, I don't know what it's called. Unreal Engine 5 dev developer.
se vería 2 que lo van a ver en este game. Ustedes, si es así, no se olviden de dejar tu like, suscribirse al canal.
Like
Gente, sean todos bienvenidos a
Okay.
mi remake.
That's it. It's not part of the official universe of God of War. Does not seek to produce money and everything related. It's simply done from an educational and respectful approach. Okay, we already saw it. Want to say what he says. They give love and respect to Santa Monica Studios, Sonic Computer and other people. Okay. Thank you very much for creating such a legendary character. I hope you enjoyed this tribute. Just a fun video tribute. Is this some other footage or is the footage we saw before? Okay. No. It's like gameplay maybe. Created the menus too, which look kind of PlayStation 2, but they look a bit basic. The UI looks a bit basic, but that's not important, I guess.
The gods of Olympus have a man.
Nice. It doesn't look as good as the first one we saw, but still looks great. Like better in comparison with the PlayStation graphics. PlayStation 2 graphics.
Now that is new.
Okay. Yeah, it still looks a bit like beginner project. And that should be a cinematic kinda, but yeah, let's see more.
I will send you back to the depth of an 80.
I thought it was the same guy that created the teaser play guy that created the first trailer. This one is a bit clunky. The whatever it's called when you touch the other guys is kinda not good too. I guess you can go through their swords and stuff like that, which is not good. Hitboxes maybe? I don't know. Do you think this is good? Tell me in the comments. Still looks like a beginner project. I will play the PlayStation 2 game over this. No hate, just he has to do a little bit more work. The beginning is really good, but he has to work more on it. Okay. The animations for the NPCs look weird too. They're walking animation. But as a beginner project, it's really good. Like learning wise, I think he learned lots of things from this project. And his next project can really be really good. Okay. The light looks kinda good, I think.
Thank you! Thank the gods you came back for me!
I didn't come back for you.
The camera is pretty good. Camera angle. Okay, I remember this. Hydra. That was a cool boss to play against.
Así que bueno, si les ha gustado este video, ya saben que la única forma de que yo pueda continuar haciendo estos proyectos es que se suscriban, que dejen su canal una idea del trabajo excesivo que hay detrás de cada uno. Les recuerdo que es el primer fangame que hago, así que les dejo en completa.
Okay.
¿Qué pareció este remake? ¿Y qué otro juego te gustaría que haga? Mi nombre es Enzo y nos vemos en la próxima.
Nice. This guy, Kratos, is besides has the same hat as him. And he's naked too. That's funny. Okay, like and subscribe to this guy too. As well as sharing his production experience, Enzo El Rich also shares the first few minutes of the game through an updated engine, and spoiler alert, it looks great. From Kratos' updated look to even a snippet of some combat, it is evident that this is a major improvement over the original 25 title. Unfortunately, this is just a passion project and will not be released to the public. However, it goes to show that Santa Monica Studio has some fans scaling out for their original remake. As for Enzo El Rich project, many fans were impressed with one saying, "For a job done in 3 weeks and by a single person, it looks wonderful. Partner, have a lot of talent, how incredible." Another agreed, saying, "If you achieved this in just 3 weeks, I don't want to imagine 5 or 10 years of development. Very fascinating. Excellent work." Yeah, for 3 weeks of work, it's really good.